the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Well, first of all, David, congratulations, because that's one hell of a result.
Fantastic victory. Huge credit to the players. Anybody who's been around the squad this week, there's been an edge, and not just because we're playing Bath, but everybody was so disappointed after last week's and even the nature of last week's defeat to Leicester. I think you saw a reaction tonight. Tough first 15 minutes, but again showed real determination, dug in, only conceded one try, and then I thought we controlled the game. I thought we played in the conditions. I thought we played some really good rugby first half, and second half with the wind behind us, driving rain, very hard to play rugby, and I thought Willie Hines, James Hook controlled the game fantastic.
As you say, you alluded to the first 15 minutes, and you must have made a lot of notes then, because I think Gloucester gave away 7 penalties, and the driving maul was causing all sorts of problems. That wasn't a comfortable time, was it?
We know how strong Bath are. That's been a major attacking weapon for them throughout the course of this season, their maul, and we knew we had to defend it. For large parts, we defended it really well, and we felt slightly aggrieved by a couple of the penalties. We had a couple of opportunities where we were mauling and didn't get the same interpretation, but at the same time we only conceded one try. You know, against a pack as big and strong as Bath's, that they are going to pose you a threat there. We worked hard all week, but again, you've got to give huge credit to the players for the work that they did. They've worked hard all week, and as I said, bounced back from what was the disappointment of last week.
Defensively in open play, Gloucester's aggression and physicality in defence was incredible.
You've talked to Johnny Bell at the start of the year. He's come in with an ambition to turn us into the best defensive team in the competition. It doesn't happen overnight. We've had some frustrations with a few system errors, but I think what we've got is we've got the energy and the work rate and the physical commitment that we're very, very hard to play against now. And over time, when as players get more and more used to the system, we'll get better and better.
It wasn't the most composed ending to the game, but as you say, grit and determination carried it through.
Again, you can look at the last couple of penalties at scrum time, which way they went, and that allowed Bath to get a little bit of field positioning. As we said, their maul's good. So you're right, it wasn't a particularly enjoyable last couple of minutes, but we seem to have made a habit of that throughout the course of this season. So many games have gone down to the last play, the last couple of minutes. But always much nicer, much more enjoyable when you come out the right side of the result.
A great result. A couple of questions on the way around from supporters about selection. We hear that there was a rotation in the second row with Mariano Galazza in, but Matt Kvesic didn't come on till the second half. Is that in teaming with England wishes, or just the way it works at Gloucester?
I mean, with the squad that we have, it's a case of trying to make sure that the players get the best opportunity and are the best prepared that they can be for every week. That's the message we send. It's difficult for Matt Kvesic, it's difficult for Ross Moriarty, both of whom have been away with Wales, or England and Wales respectively. In preparation, they don't come back to us until the middle of the week, and a lot of the preparation is done. But what a fantastic bench to have! What an impact of those two players coming off the bench when the game's tight, and that's what we're going to need over the course of the next few weeks, over the course of the whole season. That ability to rotate players, that ability to bring players on, and ultimately win games.
And this hopefully is going to give a momentum that's going to carry into Harlequins next week.
Momentum's a huge part of sport. Every team, no matter what sport you play, talk about it. But we weren't overly disappointed, or there was no huge reaction to the defeat last week. There was no panic after the defeat last week. We knew there were huge parts of the game that were very good. We knew there were bits of the game we had to work on. In the same way this week, we won't get carried away by a victory here. Again, there were some very good parts of the game, but there's still plenty to work on. And we know with the challenge of Harlequins coming, they've been on very good form over the last few weeks. They'll come full of confidence. But for us, it's a case as a team, as our development, we focus on ourselves. We make sure that we're ready to go and we're best prepared that we can be for any given game.
And enjoy this result tonight.
We'll all enjoy the result.
Thank you.